Oh, he's so cute, this little boy. He's a little gangster. Hey, what's up you guys? It's me Tristan and welcome back to another daily reaction video. I'm so excited for today's video because I have another rap music reaction for you all, and it's going to be to Shoreline Mafia's first single in 7 years that they're dropping ahead of their Back In Bidness Tour. So comment down below if you're going to be watching Shoreline Mafia, or I mean going to their concert, and in the cities that they're going to be stopping by on their tour. A little bit about this song before I start this reaction. This is actually a remix of Connie's funky little beat from 1985, and I think it's so dope when musicians are able to tie in their artistry into popular songs and art that came before them. I actually sent this song to my dad because my parents are 80s kids, and so I feel like they grew up listening to the same music as the rappers in Shoreline Mafia, or actually I'm not sure what their age is, so but a lot of times kids and parents listen to the same thing because your parents are playing what they listen to. So I think it's dope when these musicians can tie their music back to older songs like that. And also the music video starts off with a quote from Tupac. It says, "It wouldn't be LA without Mexicans, black love, brown pride in the sets again." And I think that's sick that Shoreline Mafia are able to connect their music to great artists like Tupac and to popular songs like Connie's funky little beat. I think is sick, and I think it's so important when you're making music to connect it to history that came before you, because it shows that you know and appreciate what you're doing. Also, we do have another reaction to Shoreline Mafia. It was recently hit their collaboration with YG, so make sure you guys check that out if you want to see more rap reactions or rap music reactions. That's one of my favorite music videos to drop this year for sure. Also, before we get into starting this music video, there's a lot of Chicano culture and LA Mexican pride in this, which I think is dope. My grandfather Manuel Vasquez actually has some photos looking like some of the people in this, and so I think it'll be really cool to react to this. Also, I know the Mexican flag has gotten a little bit of flack in the media recently, but honestly it's freedom of speech, and there's flags like in the deep south that I consider very offensive, but they're allowed to be flown because of heritage. So and furthermore, the Supreme Court actually ruled, so you guys could tell this to anybody that you want, that, and I consider this a little bit disrespectful. I would never do this as a form of protest, just because both of my grandfathers, grandfather Wesson and Vasquez, served in the American military. My grandfather Vasquez was in Pearl Harbor in the Air Force during all of that, which he definitely had some issues from that for sure. But so I wouldn't do this, but the Supreme Court, but I support people doing it as a form of protest. So the Supreme Court ruled that burning the American flag is protected under the First Amendment, and this decision was made in Texas v. Johnson 1989. So I believe in freedom of speech. I believe in the First Amendment. Also, I know the 4th of July is coming up, so if you guys like the American flag like I do, make sure you guys pick up our American flag boxers. And if you guys want us to carry some Mexican flags, I would be happy to. So just let me know and I'll add some Mexican flag boxers to our store so you guys could rock some. And also, if you guys are by UCLA at all, they have an amazing Chicano Studies Center. I highly suggest going and checking that out. And with that, let's start this music video reaction to Shoreline Mafia, OHGEESY and Fenix Flexin's ROCKIN official music video. But as always, before we start this reaction, make sure you guys join our 100% free VIP email list to our online streetwear fashion store at tristanhuntca.com, so that we could let you guys know when we add new streetwear fashion items to our store, which happens about 1 to 2 times a week. And with that, let's start reacting to Shoreline Mafia's brand new song, ROCKIN. So this is that quote that I read you guys in the beginning, that Tupac quote where it says, "It wouldn't be LA without Mexicans, black love, brown pride in the sets again." And I really like that quote. I love the start of this already, and like how they sampled Connie's funky little beat. That's so nice.
Big AP, I'm going back to Cali like I'm DIG. Nigga send a death threat, he gon' DIE. My face card.
I love her Hello Kitty top right here. See, this is what I mean. I feel like LA girls that are a part of this culture have some of the nicest style.
You don't need ID. You know, I can play it smoother doing slime. Either way, I'm going busting if they try.
I like how they got the little kids in there. And these girls on the back of this lowrider are really pretty.
Go with that chopper like I'm Sid Vision out. If she throw it, I'ma catch her while me pinch hit it. You know, I'm posted in that trap, moving weight like a
Dang, they got really good dancers for this music video.
bench press. The baby know she got a joint, so she been stressed. Why they call me Fenix Flexin? Cause I been flexing.
Oh, that little boy was so cute. I feel like that was one of their sons. Comment down below if you guys know.
With the steppers, you got bitch that I'm dancing with that Drake, trying to take a face. I broke her for a 20 ball, you took her on a date. If the boys get behind us, take them on a race.
Dang, I love this. I think the yellow lowrider might be my favorite, and then the blue one.
Hey, I'm a hot boy. Silencer up on the chopper, make a pop noise. Was a straight A student, I was a block boy. Trying to beat.
This is so nice. I love their depiction of LA Chicano culture. And if you guys have any time, definitely check out the Chicano Studies Research Center at UCLA. It's really nice.
But D they blowing nigga candles. I ain't tripping off no bitch to my brother handle. If I catch a nigga loafing, he get dismantled.
I love all of his outfits, but I think the Raiders one is my favorite.
Playing with them keys like a piano. I grew up in poverty. I had 3 channels. Making bitches from the town up to San Leandro. You call me OG.
These girls on these bikes, I love this so much. I actually grew up collecting these toys called homies. Comment down below if you guys know what I'm talking about. They're like 25 cents, and they were basically Mexican American people. But then the guy started creating all types of different races, which I thought was cool to see that inclusion so that everybody could be a homie. But I love those toys, and these girls kind of remind me of that.
Alejandro, top of these overseas, and I'm in a condo. Spanish bitches love me, Romeo Santos. And that pussy so wet, I'ma need a poncho.
That was really nice. I like how he raps.
Arguing in the streets and I'm on my vatos. Caught a eye slipping, put him in a fronto. And we keep rocking.
Dang, I like that auntie's like clown t-shirt. That was cute. We have a Payasa t-shirt in our store still. A few are left in stock. I think one of the sizes might be sold out, but if you need one.
And then I'm feet knocking. She'll suck the dick like she beatboxing. And I'm known to keep a pole, I ain't street boxing. Wait.
And I love how they got the Mexican flag in the background.
This friend cause I need options. Bitch, I've been blowing up and I'ma keep popping. Fiends at my door and they keep knocking. And they keep coming back cause
this is my favorite outfit, how it's all like khaki, which definitely reminds me of the working class, and I love using those colors in my palette when it comes to dressing. So I love the khaki, I love the white underneath, and then that blue LA is just like the perfect accent on this. I love this outfit. Dang, all of the people they flashed real quick all had style.
And I'm geeky, fly the hoes to LA for the weekend. That pussy wet, so I'm diving off the deep end. Got me walking in the butter.
That was funny, diving off the deep end.
And I'm speaking. Diamonds dancing, got the whole world blinking. This stuff happening.
Oh, he's so cute, this little boy.
And it's like that.
He's a little gangster. They got the auntie with the Payasa t-shirt again. It was fire. This guy's super good at dancing. I think he was my favorite dancer. That's so sick. They just like rented out a whole parking lot for this. It just bubbles is the ending. Oh no, that's ice, my bad. Alright, you guys, that was my reaction to Shoreline Mafia's brand new song with Fenix Flexin and OHGEESY. I loved it. I loved all the Mexican culture, the Chicano culture, all throughout that. Let me know what else you guys want to see my next rap music reaction or music video reaction. Really, anything pop culture related, I'm down to react to, whether it's TV shows, movies, music videos, really anything pop culture related. Just let me know, and I'll do my best to get it out to one of our daily reaction videos. And with that, I'll see you guys in our next one.